Okay, class, so like we do every new lesson, let's all get in a circle and we're all going to put our thinking caps on and see what we have on the agenda for today. Okay, you're all seated. So let's look at a new word today and what it means and how it affects us. And that word is deforestation. So last class we learned about, I'm going to ask you guys, what did we learn about last class? We learned about, right, a base word. Three things we learned. A base word, okay? What else? A prefix, and then the third one, suffix, right? So what did prefix mean? Remember how we said pre, so it's before, so it's before the base word, right? And what is the base word? We said it's like an actual base, right? It holds everything together. It's the center of it. It's the base. And then the suffix, the end of a word, correct. So when we look at deforestation, what word is the base word? If it's the base of it, if it holds everything together. Correct, forest. So we're going to circle that. And then what's the prefix? If it's before the base word, the D, the DE, right. Okay, and what does D mean? Right, D is the takeaway. So let's keep that in mind. D is the takeaway. Okay, now let's look at the suffix. That's this part right now because we have the prefix, the base word, and now the suffix. So ation. What does ation mean? Ation is the action, correct. Okay, so if our prefix is takeaway and our forest is the base word, and then our last one, the suffix, is ation, and that's action, and we put all of those together, takeaway, forest, action. So the action is what it's doing. So what it's doing is taking away the forest, right? And that's what deforestation means. It's the takeaway of the forests. So what's in a forest? What does it consist of? What are some things that you know that's in a forest on the top of your head? Right, trees. So now that we know the definition of forest, it would be the takeaway of trees. What are some things that are made of trees? Why would we cut them down? We would need them to make something, right? Yeah, so what are some things that you know in this classroom, for example, that are made of trees that we would cut them down for? Let's think of wood. Our door, right? Our door is made of wood, correct? What else? Right. Exactly, the pencils. So if trees are made of pencils, then what else is? What do you write with a pencil on? Paper, correct. Okay, so we use all of these trees, but sometimes it's not good. Sometimes we take away too much, and that leads to animals not having a home. We use trees to breathe, right? We use it for oxygen, and that's what we're going to be learning about today with the next activity. Watch a video on all the things that deforestation causes, and no homes for the animals, hard to breathe. So let's go ahead and get started.